Alright, Shalom. Say Kal Halayim. La Yahweh. Ba Hashem. Yahushai. Ba Hashem. Ha. Rakwa. Radash. Ma'amah. Want to double honor to the elder apostles, the GMS, and the elders. And Shalom to you, Akim, and Agwatim, and children that believe in sincerity and truth around the four corners of the earth. We're going to go into this topic dealing with what's called PURIM. Alright, and PURIM is basically means the word to cast a lot, alright, or a lot. Now you have lots dealing with lots of land, you have lots dealing with someone's fate, F-A-T-E, position, right, or someone being brought down or brought up by the Most High. You also have lots that you can cast, like you roll dice or you flip a coin, alright, and neither of those are wicked. So we're going to go into it because some celebrated around this time, or we're just going to hold ours today, alright, in honor of PURIM, when the Lord turned things around for us, when the wicked meant evil against us. And the scriptures say, when the devil shall come in rushing like a flood, that's when the Lord going to lift up a standard against him. So the same thing that happened back then, during the time of the Persians and the Medes, is about to happen again. The same thing that happened during the time of Antiochus IV is going to happen again. The same thing that happened in Egypt is about to happen again. So on and so forth. Alright, so we're going to get into it and just, keep that spirit going of the PURIM, whenever you keep yours. So, somebody start off with Esther chapter 10.
Verse what?
And the Apocrypha.
Verse 1.
This is one.
Verse 1.
Then Mordecai said, Yahweh has done these things.
Oh, you got to read it where you at.
Oh, this is
a little stronger too, brother. Come on, man.
This is the book of Esther. The rest of the chapters of Esther and the Apocrypha. Chapter 10, verse 1.
Right.
It says, Then Mordecai said, Yahweh has done these things, for I remember a dream which I saw concerning these matters.
Right. So the Lord gave Mordecai actually a dream. They changed his name. It says Mordecai because the Apocrypha was written in the Greek, so it says Mordecai. Now, keep reading, brother. Now, Mordecai was from the tribe of Benjamin, so we're going to get that in the second chapter as well.
For I remember a dream which I saw concerning these matters, and nothing thereof hath failed. Right,
so nothing that the Lord showed to this prophet had failed. What do you say in Habakkuk? Somebody will get that? None of these shall fail. Just Habakkuk, right? None of these shall fail. Right? Because everything the Lord told us, Yahushua, when he was on the scene, when he talked to the disciples 2,000 years ago, and he gave them the spirit of prophecy, man, and told them of the things that's about to happen in these times. Alright?
This is Habakkuk chapter 2, and I'm going to start at verse 3.
Right.
For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie.
Right.
Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry.
Right, man. So everything the Lord showed us in the visions, in the prophecies, in the scriptures, right, is happening today. All right, because they're speaking. The prophecies are speaking at the end. And he told all the prophets to stand in their lot until the end. Matter of fact, let me get that too real quick.
Hold on, I got a precept.
What's outside?
I got a precept.
Go ahead, brother.
This is Isaiah 34 and 16. It says, Seek ye out of the book of the Lord and read. None of these shall fail, none shall want her mate, for my mouth hath commanded, and the Spirit it has gathered them.
Right, man. So the Lord's Spirit have gathered his elect today. The prophets of old, the Lord has sent out his Spirit around the four corners of the earth to wake up his prophets. All right, that he promised to be alive in these days doing the work in their lot. All right, did I miss anything on that in the beginning? No. All right, go ahead, brother. 12 and 8.
We say in their lot.
Somebody get whoever that 12 and 8. Oh, you got Roman numerals. You good, bro? Go ahead, take time.
This is Daniel chapter 12. This is verse 8.
Right.
And I heard, but I understood not. Then said I, O my Lord, what shall be the end of these things? And he said, Go thy way, Daniel, for the words are closed up and sealed.
Wait a second. Slow down, brother. You got to slow down.
Come. I'm going to start back at verse 8. And I heard, but I understand not.
Right, so you hear out there, if you're not of the 1/3 or the elect, then you hear this truth, but you can't understand it. So you see the prophecies, you're reading, but you can't comprehend it. You can't. The Lord didn't bless you with understanding, according to Romans 11:7.
I got a precept.
Go ahead, brother, real quick.
All right. This is Daniel chapter 12. I'm gonna start at verse 13. But go thou way until the end be, for thou shalt rest and stand in the lot at the end of the days.
Right, that's what we're about to read.
Oh, it's like my bad.
Yeah, that's what you read. Go ahead, brother.
Back at verse 8. And I heard, but I understood not. Then said I, O my Lord, what shall be the end of these things? And he said, Go thy way, Daniel.
Right, the end of what? The end of the prophecies, the end of the statue of the beast, the end of the wicked upon the earth ruling. All right. So what shall be the end of all these visions that we're getting? Go ahead, brother.
Verse 9, and he said, Go thy way, Daniel, for the words are closed up and sealed till the time of the end.
Right. So they were sealed until the time of the end. So it don't matter how many times you read it, how many pastors read it, how many times you put it up on your dashboard in your car, your grandma read it to you, it don't matter. All that matters is that the Lord sealed it up. All right? Until the end. And now it's been revealed to us. Go skip down to 12 and go to 13.
Come on, this is verse 12.
Actually, verse 13.
Come on, verse 13.
Yeah.
But go thou thy way till the end be, for thou shalt rest and stand in the lot at the end of the days.
Right, so he was standing in his lot at the end of days, and also at the end of these days. So Daniel is back here on this earth today. All right, Danya Allah, he's back on this earth today. You see that? And he said, stand in thy lot. Somebody said 12 and 13 lexicon.
I got a
Somebody get it,
precept.
I'll get it.
I got a quick precept.
All right, I'm gonna get it.
Say it one more time.
I can bring a precept up.
Go ahead, bro.
All right, this is Colossians 1:26. It says, even the mystery which have been hid from ages and from generations, but now is made manifest to his saints. Just like the brother just brought up, man. Those things are being revealed, but not to everyone. It's being revealed to his men, his prophets, man. All right, and the job of the prophets is to get out and to let these people know these things that are coming. Just like the brother said, man.
Right. Go ahead.
All right. This is Amos chapter 3. I'm gonna start at verse 7. It says, surely the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushua God will do nothing, but he revealeth his secrets unto his servants the prophets. So with that being said, to this day, the Lord still revealing his secrets unto his servants the prophets. All right, and to be able to understand these parables, these dark sayings, and to be able to go out and edify the body, and to warn the people of these end times that we're coming in and what's going to happen.
Right, man. All right, this is the word for Lot in Daniel 12 and 13. And it says, Gawal Raw, all right? Gawal Raw. And that says, a pebble, a lot, a portion, a destiny. Lot. Lot pebbles. Used for systematically making decisions. Portion. Lot, portion. Thing assigned by casting lots. Recompense, retribution. So it's like, what's that scripture with Matthias? Matthias, well, yeah, you know what I'm talking about? When they cast lots for him? In Acts. And that's what this is pertaining to right here, to take a little pebble and cast lots among men, where the Most High does the judging between those lots. All right? But that's not talking about the PURIM lot. All right? That's a different type of lot in the spiritual sense. And the Lord raising up, giving positions or land or faith to a certain nation.
You want me to get straight to the point? Alright, this is Acts chapter 1, I'm going to start at verse 26. It says, and they gave forth their lots, and the lot fell upon Mattathias, and he was numbered with the 11 apostles.
That's right, man. So what? That was his destiny, to be numbered amongst the apostles, so that the prophecies could be written. Judas, he was known as the son of perdition, so that the prophecies could be fulfilled. All right, so it was his destiny to be that. And it was what was that? Matthias, it said. It was his destiny to be one of the 12. All right, so that lot is something cast for decision making amongst men. Now it takes a little pebble, so that the word for that little pebble is gawaral or gawaral. All right. Somebody get Proverbs 18 and 18.
All right.
And it's Proverbs 16:33.
Proverbs 16:33.
Yeah. Throw it out.
Proverbs 18:18.
Yep. Throw it out.
All right. This is Proverbs 18:18.
Yep.
It says the lot causes contentions to cease.
Yep. So amongst men, like even deciding where we was gonna teach at today. You know, we decided to do a sit down so we can keep this celebration. Because that's what it is. It's a celebration. It's a little different than Passover. Because in the Passover you can't have bread. You gotta have a lamb. You gotta have bitter herbs and things like that.
Okay.
But with PURIM, you don't. You know, you just celebrate. You know, they would hand over baskets of food to help rebuild our people in the lands of Shushan, all right, and one of the provinces that was given to the children of Israel. So since we were given that land, or given our province, what you call it, sovereignty, then now we started doing something, passing around the foods and setting each other up through PURIM, all right? When the lot was cast in the spiritual realm, as in heaven, so it is in earth, for the children of Israel to be freed from all the persecution of the Edomites at that time, and also Persians and the Medes. Yeah, please.
Proverbs 16:33.
Go ahead, bro.
All right, this is Proverbs chapter 16, verse 33. It says, the lot is cast into the lamp, but the whole post.
In the lap, right? Yeah, can you read that again? Lap.
The lot is cast into the lap, but the whole disposing thereof is of the Lord. Yahweh.
Right. One more time, Babak Shah. No, that was clear. Go ahead.
The lot is cast into the lap.
The lap.
But the whole disposing thereof is of the Lord.
Right, disposing. Right? So it's at the Most High's disposal of who that lot is gonna fall on. So if you flip a coin right now, it's up to the Most High to say whether it's gonna be heads or tails. Alright? And if we cast a lot for a brother to be in or out of the camp, or to go here and do this or that, the Most High judges that. You see that? He judges the flip of that coin, man. That's power, man.
Shalaki. I'm gonna get the lexicon for the lot in Acts.
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
I'm looking for it.
Oh. Alright, Proverbs 16:5.
Come on, this is Proverbs chapter 16, verse 5. Everyone that is proud in heart is an abomination. Everyone that is proud in heart is an abomination to the Lord. Though hand joined in hand, he shall not be unpunished.
Proverbs 16:5.
Proverbs 16:5. Come on.
Oh, we get going.